Hey, what am up though, guys? It's your favorite auditor, Audit Them. The one who encourages you to audit them. I'm in the city of Rosemont, Illinois. I've been here before 2 times. This is one of the only villages, only city halls that they don't allow the people, this is what they claim, they don't allow the people to go upstairs without showing identification, which I'm here to challenge that. I do have my clipboard, I'm not in my uniform. However, section 3.5 says a public body shall immediately furnish records, specific records, a list. So I'm here to do that as well. Hey, how's it going? Good afternoon. I need to go upstairs to City Hall.
Okay, what did you need?
I gotta go see the clerk. I gotta go file public records.
Okay, do you have any deals here?
No.
Okay. Are you by chance requesting, might this be for you? Someone left me this.
In-person FOIA requester, yep, that is.
I believe there are some forms in there for you to
Yeah,
fill out.
sure. I need this, however, I have some other business to conduct upstairs. What floor is the City Hall, ma'am?
So in order to be in the building, you need to show an ID to come with me, and then you're free to be about the building.
What floor is it on?
Village Hall is on the second.
Second floor, okay. Well, you see, no, this is not what I need here. This is just a blank form. What proof, what record? Wouldn't it be reasonable for you to show me what type of record that you would need? Is that Rose? Is that the attorney there?
Oh, no, that's not.
Oh, okay. Would it be reasonable for me to ask you, since you're the security guard here, to ask you what type of record or what type of evidence shows that you require someone to ID in order to visit City Hall?
They do not provide me with any of that
Okay.
paperwork. I'm just
Yep.
told how to do my job, and I do it.
Sure. Well, unfortunately, ma'am, I don't need to provide any identification order. Okay? So, thank you so much.
You're not allowed to go up there without checking in with me.
Yes, I am. I am recording audio and video.
You don't listen to people?
Come again?
I said you don't listen to people?
Oh, yeah, I
Under
listen.
Security here?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Hello. So this is the City Hall here, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm here to photograph public record here.
You're here to do photograph?
Yep.
Okay.
I did not present my ID. Well, may I ask what your first name is, ma'am? Diane. I did not present my ID downstairs.
Okay.
There's no record that shows that a member of the public has to present any form of identification. Okay? Okay. Ma'am, may I ask what your job title is?
Receptionist?
Receptionist, okay.
Good afternoon, go to Rosemont. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, okay, thank you.
Okay, hi ma'am. By the way, I am recording audio and video here.
You're recording me?
Yes, I am.
I do not want to be recorded.
Okay, ma'am, speak to somebody else then?
See somebody else?
Yeah, sure.
For what reason?
Yep, absolutely.
I'm sorry? I do not want to be recorded.
So, my purpose here, ma'am, I need to, 5 ILCS, 3 point,
Sorry, say that again?
yeah, sure, 5 ILCS, 143.5, Freedom of Information Officer shall develop
Are
a...
you the person that's picking up the freedom of information?
What's that?
That's the freedom of information somebody said you requested?
Let me take a look at this. No, ma'am, this is not what I requested here.
Okay, that's what they told me.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what I need here, ma'am. I need Freedom of Information Officer shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request.
Okay,
Yep, that's what I need.
so you have to fill out a form and request that.
No, ma'am. Again, I'll read it to you again. Freedom of Information Officer shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately...
Somebody that can help you?
Sure, absolutely. And ma'am, just to let you know, in the freedom...
FOIA person's here, you want to get your question? Thank you, bye-bye. Yes, sir?
Ma'am, just for clarification,
Okay.
I'm here to inspect public records and encounter public employees to verify if they're courteous and kind and respectful to the members of the public.
Okay. Hi,
Is this the young lady here to assist?
yes, I am.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good.
Can
Okay, ma'am, I need
we talk to you, please?
Freedom of Information. Freedom of Information Officers shall... I'm recording audio and video. Could you guys give me 6 feet distance, please?
No, we don't have to.
Freedom of Information Officers shall develop a list of documents, categories, or records of the public body shall immediately disclose upon request.
What do you want?
That's what I need, the list of documents that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request.
Okay, you're saying that like it's a question upon what you are requesting. What are you requesting?
No, ma'am. 5 ILCS 143.5, Freedom of Information asks, may I ask what your first name is?
Shelley.
Shelley. Are you the FOIA officer?
Sure.
Okay. So you do have a yearly completed training certificate.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Freedom of Information Officer shall develop a list of documents or information, shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. That's what I need there. Take a look at it if you like.
Who are you requesting it for? What person?
Sir, this is... May I ask what your name is?
It's Snelligan, Sergeant Snelligan.
Okay.
So what person are you trying to get the information you need, but what person are you requesting it for? Who?
For who?
Yes, you said freedom of information for who? For what
Yeah.
person? What's the situation? You just reading off something, but you're not stating
Yeah,
what
what's
exactly
the
what it's for.
request?
What's the request for?
Sure. I'd be more than happy to read it to you.
No, you don't have to read it. What's your request?
Well, first and foremost, gentlemen, I don't have to discuss anything with you. What's the reason why you gentlemen came up here?
Because you were supposed to give identification at the front desk, you failed to do so, so now we're here to see why you're up here without giving identification.
Well, first and foremost, there's no public record, there's no document that requires a member of the public show identification to come up here. I spoke to a young lady here maybe about 4 or 5 days ago, and she told me, yep, they're unable to produce anything like that. So she told me I could come up here and record all public record, photograph and photocopy, as well as I'm recording you fine gentlemen, because regardless of form or characteristic, you are a walking public record. Okay.
No one said you couldn't do it.
Yep.
But they asked you to provide who you are before you come up.
Well, again, that's not...
anybody in the entire building.
I hear you, Walsh. The thing is that I did speak to a rep here about 4 or 5 days ago. She told me otherwise. I have the phone call recorded to, might have been this fine lady here.
Let me see what you're asking for again.
Yeah, sure. So it's highlighted at this pin here. Yep.
You can finish.
So, again, let me go ahead and... What current time do you have on your watch?
It's on my uniform.
The current time?
Time?
Yep.
The time you can find.
The current time on your watch?
It's on your phone.
Okay.
If it's not there, you can find it.
So, yep, that about it, guys. So you guys don't have any type of document. Who's the superior here? I see stripes here. Who's the superior? Okay, 2 sergeants, and you are a field training officer?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yep, could you show me the record where it shows that a member of the public has to identify in order to come up here to this public hall?
Show you the record.
No, you're unable to.
Okay.
That's all it is. It's a learning experience here. I got the Freedom of Information Act form here. You know you are subject, sir.
What are you requesting?
What I mean by that, everything you do on clock dime, you are subject to public disclosure, as long as it's not exempt.
Okay.
Not here to give you a hard time, and I don't want you to give me a hard
I'm not
time
ready for you
either.
to give me a hard time.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm not.
Yep.
It's just a little bit confusing what you're asking.
No, it's not confusing. It's confusing to you, sir. She has a training FOIA certificate. She should be aware to handle that.
Okay, so, but we have, whatever you're looking for that is FOIAble, we have.
Yep.
So, then it says upon receiving what you're requesting, so you're requesting everything that we have that would be FOIAble?
No, ma'am, it says a list, a public body, it says a FOIA officer shall develop a list of categories or records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. So basically
So then
what,
but upon request is upon receiving a request, they'll give it to you.
No, no, no,
So
no.
what is the request?
ma'am,
I know, you've repeated over and over again, I've read it. I
sure,
don't need you to keep repeating it to me, but
okay.
I don't just have a list of anything that could be FOIAble, because tons of stuff are FOIAble that are not listed. I get FOIAs every day.
Ma'am, again, it says Freedom of Information Officer shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. That's all I'm asking for is a list of documents.
Where's your
List
request?
of, it wants a request, because right if you read underneath it, which is why it's part of it, says, upon the request, they shall blah, blah, blah. What are you requesting? Are you requesting everything that we have that's FOIAble?
Could you show me the part you're
Yeah,
referencing?
the very next line underneath it.
What number? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
One.
1?
Upon receiving a request,
Mhm.
this request that you're requesting for a public record, the Freedom of Information Officer shall note the date, compute the date, maintain the electric copy, give them what they want. What is it that you want?
Yeah, sure, again. Let me read this here from the top here, ma'am. You do have a completed training certificate.
Oh my God, you heard me. We're not
Yep.
just gonna keep asking the same questions over and over.
Again, I'm also recording accountability and
Perfect.
transparency of employees here, okay?
In layman's terms, what exactly do you want? Who information do you want? What arrest do you want? What year, what date? What exactly do you want so we can get it for you? That's all we're asking. That is not telling us exactly what you want. It's just telling us that
Officers.
you can get it.
Officers, I don't need your assistance here.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I don't need your
We're here
assistance
to
here.
help you just the way we're here to help her as well.
Ma'am, again, ILCS 143.5, it says Freedom of Information Officers. It says each public body shall designate one or more officials or employees to act as its FOI, Freedom of Information Officers. Watch this. Except in instances where records are furnished immediately. Okay? Freedom of Information Officers or their designated employees shall receive requests, like this young lady here, submit to the public body under this act, ensure that the public body responds in a timely fashion, which is 5 days, and issues responses under this act, sure. However, Freedom of Information Officers, this is the part here, Sarge. Freedom of Information Officers shall develop a list or documents of categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. So that's what I'm looking for, ma'am. Ma'am, you know what I do? I
Oh, we all
investigate.
know, I know, no, you make videos so that people watch you, we know.
Okay, I investigate, that's what you like to say. I investigate utilizing the Freedom of Information Act.
I'm well aware.
Everything you do on this hour here on Rosemont Clock Dime is subject to public disclosure as long as it's not exempt. You're one of the first FOIA officers that admits you have a completed training certificate that's not aware of this section.
I'm aware of it.
Okay, can you go ahead and provide me with that list of documents?
You're supposed to provide the list of documents and she
Sir,
will give
I'm
you
not
the list.
talking to you, please.
I'm just trying to help
Okay.
facilitate. It doesn't sound like you understand
Sir,
what you're talking about.
Let's cut it there because she just walked back to grab the list.
I don't think she did, because I don't think there is a list, because you didn't provide her with a list of the documents. that you-
Sir, there is a list.
The list is the list that you come up with, of the documents that you want.
Sir,
I know how to read.
do you have a
And you're
completed
right.
training certificate?
I
No,
don't.
you do not. Do you
No.
have a signed dated oath of office?
No, but you know what, I do speak English, and I do read English, and
Okay.
that's what it says.
Hey, sir,
You
do you
are the
mind
one
if,
that
can I look at
provided
what
the
you
list.
just brought in
Yeah,
here? For my own
absolutely.
curiosity, 'cause
For
I
sure.
don't know exactly what you're bringing in.
Yeah,
to
well,
see where
it's
actually
this is
from.
an educational process
You
here.
don't mind if I look through and flip any of these pages, do you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This
I
is
just wanna see
50.
what you brought in, to make sure that you're
Sure.
actually bringing something that's actually
Here,
verified.
let me see
I wanted
this.
to save the page, that's all.
Sure.
So it is
This is
page-
yeah, it's point section 3.
I
Okay,
understand that,
this
but I'm
is
looking to see
50.
where-
Yeah.
where it came from, that's all.
This is 57 pages here.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
I wanna make sure that just because you're showing somebody something, I don't know where it came from, right?
My
So
man,
you printed
my
it
man.
off of the ILCS website, which I can.
Oh,
see
yeah,
really-
absolutely.
So I
Yeah.
wanna look at what you're showing everybody, cause if
Sir.
you're putting something in their face, I don't know what you have, and this is just for my own general
You said if I'm
curiosity.
putting that in somebody's face?
I know, I just wanna see, you're
Sir,
showing
that
it to
mask
her.
is in your face.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not putting this in somebody's
You're
face.
showing it to her, so
Okay.
maybe you don't like the language.
That's
that I use,
right,
but
we
you're putting
shouldn't get to
something.
this petty point,
But I
sir.
wanna look to see what you have. That's all.
Absolutely,
And that's why I
absolutely.
asked your permission to see it, that's all. It's not a big
Absolutely,
deal.
sir.
I'm not trying to instigate.
No,
anything.
no,
I'm
no, no,
just
no.
just
It's
curiosity.
all on, you know,
Is there, can I ask you a question? Is there a chance that you misunderstood what you read there?
not at all.
Why
It's
do you
it's
think
clear
so?
as English.
No, she brought up.
But I'm interpreting it in a different way than you're interpreting it.
Sir, you don't have a completed training
Do
certificate.
you?
Sir, I don't answer these type of questions.
Okay.
You have an
So
obligation
neither
to
one of
answer
us-
questions.
Neither one of us have a training certificate.
Okay.
But
Anyhow,
one of us is right,
my man,
one of us is wrong?
there's no reason for the police to come over here and intimidate.
No reason to.
Intimidated. We come to keep
Absolutely.
order. We come here to keep order because you didn't wanna sign in downstairs. That's
Well,
all.
my man, for future reference, let's talk to the legislators, let's talk to the mayor. Maybe someday you become chief of village. Well,
Maybe someday you
hopefully
become
you have the ambition to do so.
Hope you had ambition as well.
We need to put a new ordinance here in this city hall that says the rules or regulations on
Are you
a member of the
do
public.
you live in this village, y'all?
Sir, these type of questions I do not answer, okay? We,
I'm supposed to answer your questions.
you have an obligation to, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you believe you have an obligation to
Sure
answer?
do.
Perfect.
I have a memory loss too as well.
Well, hey. You know, it's necessary and it's the people's duty to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing? I'm utilizing the Freedom of Information Act. That's what I'm doing.
We're trying to help you.
It just seems like to me you're misinterpreting.
I don't wanna have everybody talking over. Just so you know, the reason that you have a few of us here is, yes, this is a public, place to be, right? But there are also multiple other offices that are inside that this, facility shares with. So
Mhm.
that's why they card them. So when we get called from our dispatch saying, hey, we had someone just enter, we don't know if somebody's going to, do something to either one of the public officials, to one of the lawyers in the offices here.
Well, you can
or
have an
something else
imagine,
happening.
you can have
That's
an
why you know they're
imagination.
responsible here.
Right, you can have an imagination. However, this,
not an imagination. There's
this
a lot
city
of
hall
evidence
is
in it.
one of the only city halls that requires with no evidence.
Well, it shares a building with multiple
Sure,
other offices.
sure, but you know, it's strange. That's very
Was it
strange.
so hard for you to check in? Was it a problem?
You see, the thing
Did
is,
she give you a hard time downstairs?
no, no, no.
So what was the problem?
The thing is, it's not a problem. It's not an obligation.
Okay. You right.
Okay, it's not an
I just wanted to
obligation.
know. I wanted maybe
Okay.
she gave you a hard time and you didn't want to.
No, no, not at all, not at all.
Okay.
Excuse me, let me grab one of these halls here.
Absolutely. Help yourself.
You okay? Cause you seem real nervous. You all right?
Well, you guys are got a
We just cops doing our job. That's all we.
what is it called? Intimidation tactic.
No, not at all.
What, the
You're
uniform?
not obligated.
So,
to
my
have
man,
it.
do you see what it says here?
Yeah, well, first, I start at the top, I don't, just because you
Absolutely.
highlighted that. So I looked here, just in case, because I'll talk to her, and like I said, I'm more than willing to talk to you if you ask me a question. Here, depending on, I don't know the size of the stuff that you're requesting, but it says that they actually have enough time to provide some of the.
My man,
documents, right?
I know
So now
that.
I'm starting to read this section, but
Absolutely.
I'm also
Take-
talking to you all
take
and
your
reading
time.
it.
Take
So
your
that's
time.
why I haven't gotten through the entire, portion
Yep.
yet, just because of it.
Just a cool question.
Sure.
Have you read the Freedom of Information Act in the past?
In its entirety, no, not from start to
Okay.
finish with all the
I
pages
have
that you
many
brought.
times.
I know.
Many times. The
Sure,
50,
I've seen
50
your channel,
57 pages. What channel are you referencing?
the YouTube channel. I've
What,
seen you,
what channel are you referencing? Is there a channel you're referencing?
well, isn't it called like a YouTube channel when you have a different, videos that you have on YouTube?
There's something specific you're...
I don't know what else you would call that.
I have the vaguest idea what you're referencing.
Okay. I've seen your videos on YouTube. Is that a better reference?
I can't confirm nor deny.
Okay.
But
Well, you asked me what I've seen of yours, and that's what I was referencing, that's all.
This is great information here, sir. Freedom of Information Act. I encourage you to read that on your spare time.
I read it, but I haven't read all 57
Oh,
pages.
can I see something real quick?
Do you want me to finish?
Yeah,
it?
yes,
This is yours,
absolutely.
so of course you can take
Absolutely,
it.
yep.
It's not mine.
I'd just like to read this to you fine gentlemen, this young lady here while she's listening as well. This is Empower Your Neighbor, this is Empower the Chief. The chief is a record keeper, by the way.
Mhm.
Is that the chief there?
That's our director.
Okay. Pursuant to the fundamental philosophy of the American constitutional form of government, it is declared to be the public policy of the state of Illinois that all persons are entitled to full and complete information regarding the affairs of government and the official acts and policies of those who represent them as public officials and public employees, consistent with the terms of this act. Listen to this. Such access is necessary to enable the people to fulfill their duties of discussing public issues fully and freely, making informed political judgments, and monitoring government to ensure that it is being conducted in the public interest. The General Assembly hereby declares that it is the public policy of the state of Illinois that access by all persons to public records promotes the transparency and accountability of public bodies at all levels of government. It is a fundamental obligation of the government to operate openly and provide public records as expediently and efficiently as possible in compliance with this act. We could read what a public record is. Public record mean all records, reports, forms, writings, letters, memoranda, books, maps, papers, photographs, microfilms, cards, tapes, recordings, electronic data processing. That means his internet browsing history, his internet, whoever. Photographs, emails, whatever, recorded information, and all other documentary material pertaining to the transaction of public business, regardless of physical form or characteristics.
But at the end of the day, what exactly information particularly do you want? That's all we're trying to do is help you. Give us a particular thing so we can see if we can get it for you. That's all we ask.
Sure. I believe the FOIA officers back there violating the law right now by creating this public record, which it,
what? But you're
this.
looking for a certain thing upon request.
Sir,
What is your request?
again, I'll read it to you.
You don't have to. I've heard it 10 times.
Well, why would you ask me?
Because
I don't want to give you an
you're not giving me a
opinion.
specific thing that you're looking for.
I cannot get more specific than the actual law.
When I come here and ask for a FOIA,
Can I
for a
complete reading
time,
or you
date,
still
Oh,
and
yeah.
arrest,
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
looking for a specific thing, whether it's an arrest number, a person, a date, a place. I'm looking for a certain thing.
Sir, you don't handle these things.
For the explanation. If you wanna. He's just asking for the list of the stuff. So what she's doing, I don't know what she's doing back there. We're just standing by for one, now it's more of an educational thing, that's why I
Sure,
asked
sure.
to try to learn what you're doing here and just to also make sure that she feels.
Well, I'm inquiring in the Freedom of Information Act. That's what I'm doing here.
I know, you gave this to me and you gave me this highlight
Yep.
section. I asked
Would
if
you
I
like
could
to take
read
a
it.
photo of that with your personal cell phone? Maybe read it on it, or you could pull it up on Google. You could pull it up on the IG General Assembly.
I know we're.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah, I
sure,
appreciate it.
absolutely.
Like I said already before, I haven't read all 57
Yep.
pages in its entirety.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I'm reading exactly what she had highlighted that you were showing to her that you'd be
Yep.
asking for. That's what I'm trying to look.
Take your
learn what you
time.
were asking for. That's all.
Absolutely. How do you pronounce your name, sir? Snelligan, okay. My man, yeah, like I said, this is one of the very few Freedom of Information officers who is not assisting in that sense. Well, she might be. She might be back there, over there, again, violating the statute by creating a public record right now. Okay. What did you think of the first two paragraphs? Was it empowering to you as you're my neighbor?
My whole job is empowering you.
Absolutely. And how seriously do you take your oath to the Constitution?
Very serious. I've been doing it for almost 18 years. So it's very
God bless
serious.
you. What's the Third Amendment?
I'm never answering any more of your questions.
Beautiful. And you see, it's not about giving me a hard time as an employee here. It's not about me giving an employee a hard time either. It's about compliance. It's about
If it's about
employees.
courtesy and compliance, then if you would have just did the right thing to begin with, we wouldn't even be.
Well, sir, the right thing would be to produce actual record that requires that. Okay? Let's sit down leg on leg and talk to the mayor and try to have an actual record displayed on the wall.
You can make an appointment with her to speak with me.
Sure,
You can do that.
sure.
I'm reading beyond it,
Take your time.
just to see.
I'm pretty generous. I may, keyword may, give you that 57 pages for you to read on your own time. Keyword maybe.
We use this site all the time to look up our own laws. Like I said, I just wanted to see what you were bringing to make sure.
Yeah.
We actually
Oh yeah, yeah. Police
And
has a
you
lot of
see-
exemptions. It's great to reference the FOIA Act on the police side.
So we respect and understand your rights that you have to do this. We're just trying to learn exactly what's going on. right?
Exactly what document I'm requesting at this second per se.
Well, I'm looking exactly,
Yeah.
requesting exactly what
Sure,
you were
sure.
saying to her that I saw.
See, my good man, this is the thing. It's a list. It's basically a list document. It's a piece of
The
paper.
stuff that says in the.
Sure.
Sure, I read it.
It's a piece of paper that says the things that our FOIA officers shall immediately disclose, whether it's a township, county, any public body. It basically says our zoning and ordinance book shall be immediately furnished. Our CAFR should be immediately furnished. Our expenditures shall be immediately furnished.
Yeah, I understand what you're,
Yeah.
like I said, I just wanted
That's all
to
it
read
is.
what you were showing to her.
Absolutely.
To see exactly
Yeah.
what's kind of going on and why you were. That's
Take
all.
your time,
Right?
man. Take your time.
So-
Meanwhile, let me start filling out this FOIA request here. I might serve one of you fine gentlemen, one of you sergeants here, with a FOIA request so you can forward this over to your police chief. The reason why I asked you what time you have on your watch, sir, is because I wanted to request those BWCs.
I can actually provide you with the incident number if you would like. because
Absolutely, yeah.
Whenever dispatch, assigns any kind of call, they actually.
Have an incident
Yeah, they have
number.
an incident number.
Yeah,
So if you'd
absolutely.
like, I could
Or
provide
call
you-
event number.
We call them incident numbers here.
Yeah.
How many of that do you want?
Oh, yeah. This?
No, the incident number.
Absolutely,
Okay,
yeah.
do you want me to write it down for you? You're gonna write it as they say?
Sure, yep. Go
Can we
write
write
it
on
down.
that piece of paper?
Mm-hmm.
Norcom 601, can I get an incident number for 9501?
It's gonna be 4267 time's gonna be 1523 1523.
What was the initial call for dispatch? What was the description?
Description, we have a male that failed to check in at the front desk.
And is that a once ever?
What you mean one second?
And nobody ever did not identify and
We've had it before.
oh, okay. And what happens? Do you guys not show that hey, there's no requirement,
What do you mean?
or do you just violate folks' rights
How am I violating your rights?
by waiving the Fourth Amendment?
Explain to you, before there's somebody at the front desk, because there's other, just like other office
Yeah,
buildings,
sure.
how they have a security officer there.
But all the other sides should be. It's a private entity, and it
All
should
right,
be.
here's your list.
You see, ma'am, I'd like to read this over here.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and I'd like to ask you a question.
What?
Is there a specific reason why you told me you didn't know what I was referencing, and now you have it here?
Oh my God, just read it. If you want something, let me know.
Okay, let me ask you one more question here. Did you just produce this, or did you have this already ready?
No, it's on our website.
Okay, good enough. Now this here, just to clarify, not today. I may come back at a later time. I obviously don't have to.
Wait.
I don't have to show my identification because there's no ordinance. However, all these records here that you have on this page here shall
Yes,
be
you need to see 'em.
shall be immediately disclosed upon request.
They're all on the website.
That means no, I like to do my business in person. That means I could sit here leg on leg from opening to closing, inspecting all these records here, taking note, taking digital photocopies.
Yep, it's all on our website.
You're telling me all this stuff is on your website?
I am telling you that.
Is your FOIA log on the website?
That,
It's not.
I don't know.
That's why I would have to be here in person to view that. Okay? Okay, good. So my man, here we have an understanding, here we have an informed event. Not necessarily, I don't want to say educational, but it is. Now, this is the list I was referencing. The lady,
Okay, we get it.
no ma'am, I'm talking to the gentleman
Oh,
here.
wait, but he doesn't care about the list. You got the list. What else do you want?
The lady was throwing body language and acting confused. There's no confusion when I'm showing the actual statutes here.
Okay, he doesn't care
Okay.
about the FOIA.
Okay, now what I'm going to do, ma'am, since you are the FOIA officer, give me about 10 minutes. I'm going to file a Freedom of Information request.
Okay.
and receive a press stamp date and receive a copy. Um, yep. When was Rosemount City Hall established? What year?
I don't know what that
Okay.
seems irrelevant to a FOIA request.
Am I able to purchase certified copy oath of office? How much is a certified copy? $1?
Yes.
$1, okay. I'd like to purchase certified oath of office of the mayor and the police chief. I have $2 right here. Are you the city sworn clerk as well?
Yep.
You're not, okay. Yep, police chief and the mayor as well.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while you're doing that, ma'am, I'll go ahead and finalize this FOIA form. I thank you. See, gentlemen, there's no wrongdoing.
You never said it was.
There's no wrongdoing.
What I was saying to you before, like, right, when you're telling me, just because you're showing me a piece of paper and
Okay.
there's words on there, we have to make sure that what you're showing her, and I'm sure she wants to, I can't speak for her, obviously, but for myself, I wanna see what you're trying to show somebody, to make sure that
Sure.
we don't know what's on that piece of paper and where it came from. It could be
Sure.
an altered document that somebody else typed up. That's why people like
Okay.
to read exactly what they're looking at, aside from just
Yep.
looking at a highlighted paragraph, not knowing.
But you
where it's
see,
coming from.
part of my visit, sir, is to see if the actual FOIA officer who has a training certificate is abiding by job descriptions and is fit to handle those duties.
I understand, I was listening to
Yep.
what you were saying before.
Me mentioning to the young lady the statute here, the FOIA officer having a completed training certificate should already, this should ring a bell. Hey, oh, yep, a list? Let me run back there and grab that.
I understand.
You did hear that she did say this was online, right? Did you, okay. I'm not sure if that's true or not, if this is online or
I know
not.
there's an actual, and I can't verify it.
Portal.
But they're online. And if you
Portal.
go to it, there's actually a FOIA request option.
Portal,
I can't
yep.
tell you what's actually-
Well, you see, the thing about the online portal, online FOIA portal, is that,
And he's just here. Finish conversation. Talk.
sir, your body camera's rolling.
And I can say what I want.
You have the freedom of speech.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
But you're just saying, you might be conspiring, 2 or more right now, because you're saying some things may not be true about me. He's just here to waste time.
I'm here to, I can speak with her about whatever I want.
I'm not here
Okay.
with her, I'm trying to make sure.
My
that
man.
I wanna make sure that she feels.
I might have to get
comfortable.
3 certified copies. Okay,
You're
so
saying about the portal.
So the thing about the online portal is that it doesn't have the online portal doesn't have a way to correspond back and forth, right? Because I believe it's gov.ga or something like that. It's a third-party
That's why you're
FOIA.
saying you gotta come in here to seek it in person.
No,
you
no,
can do it online.
no. That's not what I said.
I
I
thought you said-
prefer to file my paperwork City Hall.
Okay.
Yep, in City Hall. So the online portal doesn't have a correspondence way of corresponding. For example, if a FOIA officer responds through the FOIA portal, there's no way of responding. That's it. It's over. But let me finalize this form here.
Okay.
Okay. And you see what I do here is there's no standard form according to the Freedom of Information Act. So this FOIA form here could be filled out on a blank page. You gentlemen have
Do you need anything
big duties to
from
take
me?
care of.
Yeah,
What's
do
that?
you need anything from me? You were talking, that's why I'm still standing. So I was listening to you talk. That's all.
Sir, I'd like to commend you on your professional act. I cannot say that about the other 2 officers because of the things we talked about, but
Now I'm not professional. Now you wanna talk about me, but when I'm over here, you're concerned about what I'm saying, right?
sir, I heard what you said, sir,
Oh, man.
and I don't believe that's professional.
Well, and what you saying right now is professional, you say I'm not professional to you?
Sir,
was rude
I
to
don't
you?
have a code of conduct. I don't have a code of ethic.
Oh, you don't? As a civilian, you don't have a code of conduct?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I do respect, I do have manners. I'm a fair gentleman, I was raised right. However, I don't have an obligation.
And that's why we have jobs.
You have
because
an
we have
obligation.
code of conduct, right?
Come again?
That's why we have jobs, because of that, right? A
Sir?
code of conduct goes for everyone, civilian or law enforcement.
No, sir. You have a public record code of conduct that could be disclosed. John Doe paying his water bill here doesn't have a code of conduct
Until he does something else.
that can be requested via Public Record Act. You know, uh, treat people with respect.
Exactly.
Yep, and that's all I've been, is respectful.
What we trying to do, sir?
Okay, yep. If you gentlemen asked if there's anything you folks would be willing to assist, I would ask if you have your oath of office readily available for me to inspect.
For our own?
Yep, yes, sir.
It's maintained by the village.
I solemnly swear to uphold state and United States Constitution. Fully discharged. I know I gotta put a request for that. It takes about 5 days to gather the records. But is it something you take pride on, where you have it on your office, that maybe I can go to your office, or you could present that here so I could take a digital photocopy? Or
We don't have anything hung up on walls, we have a shared office.
Oh, okay. Is it readily available for inspection, or should I put a request?
I'd put it a request in, because
Sure,
I don't know if there's any
absolutely.
sensitive information out there in terms of, other things that are actually on the desk, in terms of, case files and other arrest records.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing for matters of public interest that I had somebody gave me a tip on was to do an inspection on the sirens in a squad car. Check all volumes. There's a few switches, right? Few volumes for sirens. There's the long horn, there's the short horn, there's the
Like toggle switches you're talking about?
toggle, I believe so. I'll go ahead and put a request in that to do an inspection on one of those squad cars, just, to hear the sirens.
Mhm.
Yep. It's matters of public interest, some folks,
I understand. What I was asking you earlier, do you need any assistance from us?
that was it, fine gentlemen, that was it.
Okay, are you sure?
Hopefully you have the ambition to become Lou one day, lieutenant.
Well, thank you, sir, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna
Chief.
make sure, but you're okay, you don't need anything from us?
Sir, I didn't need the assistance of the
I understand,
police.
but what I was explaining to you before, that's why we got called up here, right? We're just getting a dispatch call, someone to check in, that's the only information that.
But
we
here's
get from our-
here's the amazing thing here, sir,
Okay.
that you have on your body-worn camera, as well as this fine gentleman here, the FOIA officer throwing up body language, saying she doesn't know what this is, what the statute is referencing. Moments later, she goes and produces it.
Okay,
Okay, please show that to the mayor someday and say, hey, mayor, look, let's address a few things. Let's address a few things. Let's put up a document up on the wall that says all guests are required to identify in order to come up to City Hall, that would never be produced, because there's no such thing. According to the Freedom of Information Act, this is all open to public inspection. Like I said, the other offices, those may be private entities. Sure, they have their own rules, they have their own regulations. However, a city hall, a government agency, a public body is unable to do so, because that's a violation of state law and U.S. law, and violation of the Freedom of Information Act. That's all I'm asking you, fine gentlemen. Maybe one day in this council meeting, you bring that up to attention and say, hey, you know what, put a sign up on the wall that says, for City Hall, identification is optional. But don't confuse the people and violate the Fourth Amendment of everybody. That's a violation of everybody's Fourth Amendment. That about it.
let me ask you, just to make sure, because there's other matters that I need to attend to, is there anything else that you need from me?
God bless you, gentlemen. Have a fine day.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You do here, just see if, she needs, or make sure she's comfortable, because we're gonna go attend to the election downstairs. Unless she has any, if she wants to stand by just for her own.
And just inform you, Officer, Sarge, I'll fill out this FOIA form in the next 5 minutes. I'll be on my way. If the lady says she wants to have police presence here, that's up to the FOIA officer.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna go ask her, and as long as she doesn't need it, she's comfortable. If she wants us to stand by, then we'll stand by.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, sir, please leave your body cam on when you go back there, please.
Well, I'll be back.
You see, ma'am? See, folks, so this is what we got here. These are all list records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request.
All right, sir, if you need anything, just give us a shout. I'm still on.
Business cards?
I actually don't have any on me, but you can write my name down if you'd like.
Okay,
It's on my.
yeah, I did take photos, but let me just write it down.
G-A-B-B,
Gab,
it's easy, 4 letters.
Gabby,
I don't have
okay.
a Y or an I-E.
Mhm.
1421 is my bad.
421?
Yes, sir.
1421.
Yes, sir.
1452.
Okay, 1452.
Yes, sir. And if you need anything else, then just give a shout. Okay?
How many stars review Yelp would you guys like?
How many what?
Stars
I
review
don't-
Yelp.
This is up to
Or-
you.
or Google.
Isn't Yelp, that's what it's made for, right? It's
Or
for the
Google,
person-
or Google
Isn't
reviews.
that for the person to make that decision and the choice? It's not my choice to make.
All right, fine,
make
gentlemen.
that decision, you know what I mean?
Take care, guys.
All right, you too, sir.
All right. Ma'am, do you know if the FOIA officer is going to be providing those certified oath of office? Yeah. Do you know if the FOIA officer is going to be providing those oath of office?
Say that one more time?
Do you know if the FOIA officer is going to be presenting the oath of office? I have $2 here.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think that's what she's working on.
Okay. Do you know when the city hall was established?
Okay. That's okay. In regards to if we use Federal Express or? Okay, let me put you through to, one moment, please. My name is Diane. One moment. I'm sorry, say that again, let me come this way. This glass is very thick and I can't.
Do you know when the city hall was established? What year?
I do not.
Not an issue.
I would say 1956 is
Really?
when the village became Rosemont.
Okay, cool.
So,
That's good.
yeah.
Thanks. No, ma'am, I'm taking a picture of the camera up there because I'm requesting that footage.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to be requesting the camera footage. So I took a picture of the camera.
I just don't wanna be in pictures, I'm camera shy.
Okay, ma'am, I'm ready to get going. This is my FOIA request for today. I just need a press stamp, the date on it, and have a copy, and I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Just, those
Time.
are-
Yep, yep. Oh, does that have the date on it?
no, it doesn't.
I'll handwrite the date. Could you handwrite it for me?
Sure.
Today's the 22nd. Okay, copy, please, yep. Excuse me, ma'am. What?
No, this is his story.
I'll keep the original.
Oh, you want the original?
Yep. Okay, ma'am.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just doing one FOIA request today,
Okay.
which is the lobby cams. It was unprofessional for a police officer to come up here. But I'm requesting, there's a copy with the young lady there.
Okay.
Yep, that's my only copy. Did you find out about the certified copies?
So, well, I need a FOIA request for it.
That doesn't require a FOIA request.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that at a later
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Are you the city sworn clerk here, ma'am? You
Yes.
are? Okay. May I look at the box of business cards? I want to take a photo. If you're able to put it on that side of the wall there so I could take a photo of the business cards.
For what?
Yeah, what reason?
It's public record. Unless I could take a few business cards for myself.
You can have every one of them.
Sure, okay, that's fine.
Great.
That'll be better than taking a photo.
Okay.
There you go.
Excellent. I thank you ladies so much. Have a pleasant day. And there's my email address there for that FOIA request. Okay. Are you also a completed FOIA training officer? Oh, good, good. I will be inspecting these other records at a later time, in person.
Okay.
All right, ladies. Again, thank you and have a pleasant day. All right. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, you're welcome.
If it ain't one thing, it's another. one thing, it's another.
I'll see you guys, have a good night, talk to you. When you guys back home?
You see, ma'am, I was able to get all the records here.
Were you?
I was able to receive all the records. Again, I informed this gentleman here, it would make sense to put up a sign
Yeah.
that says, showing identification in City Hall is optional. You know, I will be inspecting public record in the near future. Again, if you do see me, if you do recall, there's no identification that needs to be provided.
Is that what the officer informed you?
No, it's not what the officer informed me. It's about what's the law about.
That's fine.
Okay? Are you an active police officer with arresting powers?
We are auxiliary officers that do have those powers that we exercise when we feel necessary.
Okay, good. Let me go ahead and write down your encounter here.
Of course.
And you do have a oath of office signed and dated oath of office?
I should, yeah.
Okay, good.
You too, thank you.
Thank you and have a pleasant day, ma'am.
You too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that folks, that I'm gonna chat about this a little later.